welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the 49ers coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Buffalo Bills. And for the second straight year, the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. So Kittle comes in motion. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
First and 10 for Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to...
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk working across, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Purdy works out of the pistol. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up. Back to the air is Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning.
That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt...
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Yeah! Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. So Kittle comes in motion. First and 10. Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel... They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. These teams finishing off their final adjustments. We're about ready for the second half of Super Bowl 59. And to bring it your way, we go back to Mike Tirico.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. To throw, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's...
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield.
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
A first down throw for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already. They'll send a tight end in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4. Here's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones.
This one caught just past the pylon. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game, first done by Sid Luckman with the Bears. First and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico. Good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.